The state of Odisha is beautiful. It has blue mountains known as Niladri, beautiful rivers like Mahanadi, and enchanting forests. It is famous for its historical places like Udayagiri, Dholi, the largest saltwater lake Chilka, and the famous Rath Yatra of Jagannath at Puri. Nobody can forget the War of Kalinga, which took place on the banks of Daya River. Even today, when you visit Ashoka's inscription on the rock edict, you realize the greatness of Kalinga, or today's Odisha. But with all these natural resources, there is also a darker side to the state, the poor and tribal people of Odisha. I was working in a remote village and we were building a school for children there. The area had a beautiful mountain and a lake, and there was greenery everywhere. The inaccessible road to the village helped retain its beauty. One day, I was in the village for work and it started raining heavily. When it pours, it is very difficult to get out of the forest and it is impossible to know how long the rains might last. I had a translator with me who knew both Oriya and English, and he was helping me in my work. He suggested that we take shelter in a hut nearby until the rain stopped. So we went to the nearest hamlet of huts. The hut was small and had a thatched roof and mud flooring. As we entered, I noticed that it was a single large room partitioned into two. The first portion doubled as a hall during the day and a bedroom at night. The second portion was the kitchen. The owner of the hut came and welcomed us in. He gave us a mat to sit on. I saw that the pouring rain and the gushing water were joining the lake in front of the hut. It was a riveting moment. Even though I heard my watch ticking, I felt that time was standing still. The owner's baby boy was crying inside and his mother was singing a lullaby to soothe him. After some time, my translator got bored and told me that he was going out and would join me after an hour or so. I asked him where he was planning to go in this pouring rain. He told me that he was going to a small shop near the hut. My host wanted to give me something to eat or drink. Indian hospitality dictates that if any guest comes to your house, you must offer them something, no matter how poor you are. The Taittiriya Upanishad says, Atithi Devo Bhava. This means that God comes home in the form of a guest. Indians believe that you must serve your guest, going out of your way if necessary. This man was no exception. He did not speak my language, so he asked me in his broken Hindi, "Tea?" I do not drink tea or coffee, so I firmly said, "No." After some time, he hesitantly asked, "Milk?" I do not usually take milk either, but I didn't want to hurt his feelings by denying everything he offered, so I nodded my head in affirmation. He went to the other side of the partition and talked to his wife in Oriya. "Madam has come all the way from a big city. She is helping our village by establishing a school so that our children can study well. This rain may not stop for some time. Please give her a glass of milk because she is our guest." I know Sanskrit fairly well since I learnt it at home. As a result, I can understand many Indian languages. I may not be able to speak it fluently, but I can certainly understand Oriya to a great extent. My host thought that I did not understand Oriya because I had taken a translator with me. So he felt free to talk about me to his wife in Oriya. Hearing her husband's words, the wife was very upset. "The baby is crying continuously. I feel as if the pouring rain and this crying baby are having a jugalbandi," she said in an irritated tone. "The lady sitting outside has grey hair, but no common sense. We are poor people. We also have to take care of a child. I have only one glass of goat's milk left for the baby. In this village, I have to work hard even to get this milk. If madam wants tea, I can give her a few teaspoons of milk. If she wants fish, I can fetch them from the pond and prepare an excellent fish curry. If she wants to eat pakhala, it is already there. But she shouldn't ask for an expensive drink such as milk." My host requested his wife, "Please, don't be so rude. It doesn't suit you. You are a kind-hearted woman. Fortunately, madam can't understand Oriya. Because of this rain, she has come to our hut. Otherwise, she would have left for Bhubaneswar. She is yet to finish her work for the day." Her translator told me that she is a vegetarian and can't eat fish. She may not be used to eating pakala either. Unfortunately, she does not drink tea. Offering just water isn't enough. What else can we give her? We only have milk. Is it not true that we should look after our guest well? You can take half of the milk, add water, and boil it. Madam can share the milk with the baby. Silence fell in the hut. I was shocked hearing the conversation on the other side of the partition. After some time, the owner brought milk for me in a small tumbler. This was the first time I realized that when a guest demands something, however small it might seem, it might be hard for the host to provide it, especially in a poor country like ours. If the guest has expensive habits, it will definitely hurt the host. In my ignorance and on his insistence, I had agreed to drink milk. But I was not even aware that I was snatching the share of a little baby. I felt ashamed. It was not possible for me to eat fish or drink tea. What should I do? A few minutes later, my translator returned from the shop, chewing the pan parak he had gone looking for. I told him, "Tell my host that I am on fast today, as I fast on all Wednesdays. I had forgotten that today is a Wednesday. I don't take anything other than water. So tell him, no milk, please." My translator was baffled, because he had seen me having milk in the morning for breakfast. But he conveyed to the host what I had told him anyway. My host asked, "Nobody fasts on Wednesdays. Usually people fast on Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays or Saturdays. Why are you fasting today?" I said, "I fast on Wednesdays for Buddha." Our host felt very sorry that I did not eat or drink anything in his hut, but he was happy that he had done his best. From that day onward, I gave up drinking milk. Thank you.